Platform's up and running. Good morning. Happy Christmas Eve, folks. Sorry. Right, well, we seem to have some things going on. Good morning, the Fruge. Nancy, welcome.
He's just a boy who plays the part. Oh yeah. He's well acquainted with the rhythm found, like a shadow in the night so deep. The face in the crowd with the golden smile on his face.
So what I wanted to do was do some amethyst flax.
A moment stolen from a dream that he chased and carried home beneath his sleeve. I need a song to lift me high. Worthy, worthy. I need a song to set free. Notice
Hello, welcome in. I'm going to put this up on. Well, hold this up here. Yeah. We have our links available for payment should you need it. And otherwise, we are live, ready to go. We're chilling out, having a good time, drinking some coffee, talking about crystals.
like a sunbeam, but I don't
So yeah, I was gonna show some of these amethyst flats off to. They're roughly like $30 to $40. Depends on the weight, priced by weight. I can do some pricing on them, and let's see where we go from there. If that sounds like something y'all want to see, I have some amethyst flats available. So we basically do like a gouge action here. It's the second time this week I've used that term, so I must enjoy it. The second time I've used that term. All right, God's eye. The flats are kind of like half flats, right? 21. So this is a $27 flat of amethyst. Let's see that I'm on the wrong. Yeah, we're far and wide today. Far and wide. It's a good morning show. Y'all like to wake up with gems, crystals, chatting. Here we are. Kathleen Bromley, welcome. One of the things for a lot of this, the how does I actually have to set up pretty for the weight factor so that when it goes through, the weight is correct, the shipping's right. £6. And if you happen to be on one of the other platforms, a link is provided as needed so that you can make the payment. Yeah, we got that. This is interesting. So something like this, we would do 27. Changes. What? Right. There we have it. So I think we run off for about 5 minutes. We'll run this time. Welcome for bids. Welcome for bids on the flat of Amethyst. I'm going to basically be saying the same thing over and over again. We have a flat of Amethyst at 27 start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. About 25 pieces. It will come packaged more safely than in this flat. I'll wrap them up for you. And this whole flat, 27, it's all those amethysts there. 25, that's about a little over $1 a piece. $1 and some change. This whole flat. This will be running for however long it's running for. Anybody interested, feel free to claim that one there. You're on one of my other platforms. A payment link can be provided after 5 minutes. We have, what is that, 25 pieces for $27. That is amethyst. Uruguay, various sizes. They are all, pieces like nice pieces itself of $3 to $5, something like that. Some of them have some nice patterns in them that are your standard. Some of them will have bases cut flat. Sometimes seen those in here as well. And then there are variables to them. Not all super purple. Some of them have some interesting color patterns. And sometimes the crystals are larger too. So it just depends on, it's by the piece, But it is an assortment for $27. We'll do, I've got 6 flats set aside. So we're going to do 6 flats of these. They're going to range between, I think this is going to be one of the lower. I think I have one more with smaller, almost jewelry size pieces. And we'll do that one as well. That will probably be less than the 27. And then a few that are a little heavier, that might be closer to 35 or 40. And so yeah, that's the whole flat. This whole flat available. You may see other spinners with other items. Feel free to request anything that you want to see or ask a price about. All this is running. And once it is running, once it's finished running, I will pull another flat. We'll run another one. They're very nice pieces. Again, a little over $1 a piece is the price here. So I'd say we're in the realm of wholesale. I'm just got to figure out where my camera is, in the pricing. Okay, it's priced by weight. This one looks like it would stand up on its own. Just Okay. One full flat. You got about a minute left on the auction. A minute left on the auction for this flat. Again, that is $27 for just under 5 pounds of amethyst clusters. I need to make a note on that. Amethyst. Just over $1 a piece for this flat. 25 pieces. Comes out at $27. It's going to open up after this auction's done. It's going to open up for everybody else. This will be flat 1. Flat 1 is available on all the other platforms. Go. Okay, so let's look at flat 2. Flat 2 is one of the heaviest. So we just did one of the lightest. Now we have one of the heaviest. Okay, one of the heaviest flats here. This is flat number 2. Flat number 2 is coming out at, math here, of course. Right. $33. And that's going to be one of the heaviest of the bunch. You can see the pieces, the crystals are bigger, the plates are bigger, slate plates are bigger. Flat number 1 is available after the fact. Feel free to comment on the video itself for payment. This one is flat 2, my friends. I'm just going to adjust this item a little bit. Flat 2 we have here for again, they all get packaged. I'm not going to get sent this, flat with a piece of paper over top of it, hoping that it survives the mail, because we know it won't. We'll wrap them up. They will be packaged in a box for you. Unless you like the idea of getting a flat in the mail, stick some newspaper on top, and we can see what happens. This is flat number 2. This is, let's see, it started here. This will be on auction for 5 minutes, and then it'll open up. Flat number 2. And again, we have really nice size crystals. This flat. This one here, cut face. So that's ready to stand. Nice piece there. Nice size crystals. The color is even better in person. You can kind of see it more there where it gets dark. That's more what it looks like. Very nice, rich color with a cut face. So it stands really nice. Comes in the hand really nice. Alright, let's see. These other ones. This has some cuts on it too, so it'll probably stand. Yeah, it stands really nice like that. And again, we're at $33 on auction right now. This whole flat of amethyst. That comes out to, it's going to be a little bit more because these are bigger pieces and less of them. 20 pieces. So 20 pieces, roughly. What is that? 33. Something like that. $1.65 a piece. Does that sound right? $1.65 a piece on this flat. Again, Uruguay amethyst. A really nice material. Amethyst clusters. Again, bigger. Most of these are predominantly bigger. Some of them are nice palm sized. $1.65 a piece. That is a phenomenal price for this flat. I call it Druzy. Now this one has, looks like little dusting all around, like sugar coating of calcite crystals on top. Could be more quartz. Without close exam. This one's on auction for another 2 minutes. On auction for $33 for another 2 minutes, and then it'll open up for everybody else. And for everybody else that's not on the auction platform, feel free to comment your interest in this flat. If it opens up after the auction, you're welcome to get it. And again, it's a whole flat. One whole flat. One whole flat of amethyst clusters. About $1.65 a piece. Like I said, they're bigger plates. And these would go for, well, anywhere between 5 and 10 for a lot of these pieces in a store. So very good, what do you call that, profit margin there. A lot of these do stand in different ways. This is the one that stood like this. This one stands like this. Cut base. They are random. There's another random piece here. Yep. After I run these 6 flats, if you're interested, I can do other pieces. I have the microscope ready to go, on and running. I can do amber pieces as well. Look at the buggies, all that. Right now we're running these flats. We've got 6 of them. I did 2. We're going to get to the next one here in a little bit. We're doing an auction on the whole flat at $33. Kind of like a, business resupply kit here. You need to fill a shelf. Nice, easy way for $1.65 a piece. So auction is going down. Last 15 seconds. And once it's off of the auction, it is available by comment on other platforms. Okay, there we have it. Flat number 2, 33. This is a nice way for me to catalog everything too. We're going to have flat number. So, nice little display there, huh? This one is, well, it's pretty small pieces. It can be a heck of a lot of pieces. And most of the number on that. The only thing I did prior to this was put them in the flats and weigh them. You are not paying for the flat. So I subtract the amount for the flat, so you're not paying for the flat. And what you get in the mail, if you want the flat, I can put it on a flat. It's completely up to you. This one's got a lot of little pieces, so it's lighter. It's not going to be 33. This one's going to be 28. The whole flat is flat number 3. Flat number 3, Lots of littler pieces. Now, what do you do with littler pieces? A lot of people do like the little pieces. They're good to go for like $1 to $3. Sometimes they can be used in jewelry. You can find some nice flatter pieces. I've wrapped quite a few of them myself. A little coffee for the morning. Let's get a count of what we have here. Let me just adjust my auction. This is auction for flat number 3. And what did I say? 28. There's enough pieces in here that would probably be under $1 for a piece. But you see that there's a couple big ones in here. So there's a nice palm-sized piece. Good variety. We're going to start that auction again. 5 minutes here running on the auction. After that, it'll be available on the other platforms via comment. Comment your interest. Should it not sell in auction, it will be available via comment. Yeah, nice shape. Oh gosh, that one is a fantastic palm-held piece. Nice rounded base. Fits really, really nice in the hand, FYI. I got another, what I call pinch point. Armpit, elbow, what have you. It's a nice bending piece. Again, with some pretty good weight to it. As far as these 3 pieces, these are the big pieces in here. A really nice one too. Again, hand-sized. That's nice flowering going on in there. Really cool. Really cool. Uruguay amethyst flat. A whole flat. $28. Ships out. Packaged safely. And let's see if I can count all of them. Even some funky ones here. You even have a rust line there. It does get its pink or purple color from iron, believe it or not. And a little bit of radiation on the ground. Radiant energy. That one's got a cut base. But it does sit. Yep, it sits up just nice. Cut base. Here's another one that's really nice. So that would be one I would wrap. Yeah. It's got a really distinct flat side right there. And then a really nice dramatic flower looking type of shape to it. It kind of balloons out at the bottom. Really nice piece. Okay, so the whole flat's 28. You may find some gems in here that you really like. If you're reselling, then it'd be about 1 to 3 on the small pieces and up to $10 on the bigger pieces. $45 pieces, is that right? Holy cow. 45 pieces, that's a lot of pieces. $28, I don't want to do the math, you're welcome to do it. It's getting close to the 50-cent mark per piece if you look at it like that. You don't necessarily want to do that because you have some really different priced pieces here. But be that as it may, that's what it comes down to. This will be available on all the other platforms once the auction is done. You can put it in the comments. Oh, that's nice. Cool. All right, that's an eye opener. Nice. Okay. Fantastic. Anybody out there in auction land? We got about 1 minute and 30 seconds left on this one. 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim this $28 flat. Okay, 5. The next flat up is going to be the lightest of the bunch. And that is a lot of little pieces. Again, I'm not going to count them all out because it's just too much. It's too much. 45 in the last one. if I was even accurate. I don't know the amount of pieces per flat, but whole flat $28. Again, 45 pieces in this flat. This is flat number 3. For those watching the replay, if it does not sell at auction, it will be available via comment, and then I'll send you the payment link. And that price does not include shipping, although on this auction platform, I believe the shipping is limited. So it will go out likely the most economical way possible. And then it'll all get wrapped. It won't come in this flat, causing all sorts of chaos and all that in your life. All right, 3 seconds on this auction. This is flat number 3. I'll put that. Next, we have flat number 4. I should have done the prices, I think, ahead of time. The only thing I have to calculate is the price. Oh well. $25 flat. This would be the cheapest flat of the bunch. Coming up next. Again, this is flat number 3. A nice mix of sizes. Nice mix of sizes. Nice mix of sizes there. This is flat number 4. Now, this is basically like your jewelry size, almost predominantly all jewelry size here. Flat number 4. We've got 6 flats to give out today at these prices. Flat number 4. They're really small pieces. I don't want to have to count them all, but let's just see it up close just to look. This is a really nice. I love these bends, these hills. Allow for these nice little blooms to come up with the quartz. Amethyst. These are amethyst clusters with Uruguay. Nice flower on that one. Beautiful. What did I say for this one? 25 on this flat. 25. I you can read that, but the $25 flat. Again, it gets wrapped and shipped to you. If you want the flat, I can ship the flat, but I don't recommend it. No harm, no foul. I'm going to start this off. It's a 5-minute auction, folks, on this flat. This is flat number 4. There are an abundance of pieces of various sizes, mostly small. This is a cool little cave piece. Cave piece here. It kind of gives you that crevasse kind of view. Very nice, small. You're paying probably less than 50 cents a piece for this flat, I'm gonna guess, at $25. I don't even know. Looking for bang for buck, this would be it. Now you could easily sell these at $1, $3. Some of this I can see it as a $5 pieces in retail. The bigger pieces, you probably get away with $5. Some of this stuff here, it really depends on your price point. If you're reselling, if you're making things with them, great. This is a perfect size for crafting. And this auction is for flat number 4. It has 4 minutes to go. After that, if it does not sell in auction, it will be available via comment on the other platforms. What's nice about the delay that there is on other platforms is I almost don't have to say that. But there it is. via comment on the other platforms. And this will come out, this will get shipped today. It will take a little while to get to you because of the holidays. Probably would get to you next week, is my guess, unless you live right around the corner. But even stuff right around the corner seems to be taking forever. Ooh, this one's really nice with the agate banding. Call that blue lace agate, maybe? I don't think it constitutes that, but it's a very pretty blue. And then you have like a lavender color Jersey crystal on top. Very nice piece. Very nice piece. Again, it all comes out in this flat, whole flat for 25 bucks. 2.5 minutes running on that auction. At the end of the auction, it will be available via comment thereafter. This is flat number 4. If there is something you want to see other than amethyst flats, I do have those as well. You'll just have to message comment so I can see what you're interested in, what you're looking for. I can see if I can come up with it either in a flat form, if you prefer the wholesale, or we can do it per piece, per specimen. Some items are priced and where they're at because that's the lowest I can go. You know? So you just have to let me know. If you're having any trouble viewing, have any questions, you also feel free to comment. This auction's got about 1 minute and 36 seconds left. After that, we'll go to flat number 5. That will be another mid-size flat. 22. Let's see if it's a 10. $28 flat. And so again, this is amethyst from Uruguay. It's the whole flat going for $25. I want to say that it's in the neighborhood of less than 50 cents a piece, if you looked at it like that. I don't, because of the sizes are different. Some pieces just way more, so they cost more. But price to say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Well, 45. Let's say there's 45 pieces in this one. Somewhere in the nature of 45. Like 55 cents a piece, basically, is what it comes out to in this flat. Okay, this one's basically done. This auction is done. This is flat number 4. So this is now available via comment. It's available via comment. Should you like this flat number 4 of amethyst, you have to comment to get this. Okay. Right, flat number 5. Mid-sized, I'd say mid-sized pieces here. Mid-sized pieces. Very nice. Very nice. Also heavy. This is a $28 flat. This is flat number 5. And yes, the whole flat for $28. This is really nice sized clusters. 28. Didn't I say 28? Okay. 28 for this. Save changes. It's not working. There we go. This is going to run on for 5 minutes, after which time we'll move on to flat number 6. And flat number 5 will be available via comment. Should you want flat number 5 after the auction is up, you'll have to comment for it. Okay? and you'll be watching a replay likely. Yeah. So flat number 5, again, we got a good amount of pieces here, but they are bigger. Terrible counter here. $20 pieces ish, so 20 pieces at 28, just over $1 a piece, and you're getting some really nice sized pieces. That is the nature of how that price by weight works, you know. Bigger pieces weigh more and therefore cost more. This is wholesale price, $28 full flat. Should you have a store or a resale operation going on, this is the route to go. Get a piece like this for, what did I say was the average? Something, $1. $1, doesn't have it in there, $1.80. Didn't I do it? Or 40, something like that. Okay, well, either way, $1. Let's call it $1.50 a piece. Big piece like this is a $10 item in a store, roughly 8 maybe. Okay, it's a bigger cluster. Big one like this, again, it's going to be more weighty. This has got a somewhat of a cut base on it. Does stand on its own. Nice size crystals, nice shape. It's got some heft to it. Crystals wrap around. This is also cut area. Does stand. That's pretty cool. Will stand like that. So that's a nice one. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's got some really nice inclusion there of basically a different color of the crystal. Oh, that's pretty. Nice druzy. Nice druzy on there. I'm just going to look at it in the microscope real quick here. Really pretty. And there's definitely inclusions and things like that. Now that I'm scoping it out, I'm like, ooh, pretty piece. Easy to fall in love with, you know? You can almost see it looks kind of greenish. It's really gray. It's like a gray color of crystal growing with the amethyst. Oh, again, this whole flat, $28. You may find some amazing pieces in here as well. $20 on this auction, going for about a minute and a half left. Once the auction is up, if nobody has claimed it, what happened? If nobody's claimed it after the minute and a half, it will go to purchase by comment. Okay, you'll have to comment to get it. Really nice pieces in here. This one, again, another dual. Got your, what's that, Cocaxonite? Aussie on the Rocks is picking this one up. This will not be available in comment. The flat number 5 will not be available via comment. This one is claimed. Yeah, it's nice. Really nice, unique pieces in this one. You have a really cool intersection going on here where everything changed in the geode. Oh yeah. Bent pieces. These sit nice and display by themselves, all natural. You know, no need for a stand. It sits up. Pretty cool. And then you have a few that are cut as well. 27 seconds left on the auction. This one also has the pink running through. The color is coming from iron intersecting in the rock, in the geode when it's forming. Gold clear pieces. Gold clear. Oh, on the bottom spinner, the gold clear pieces are amber with inclusions, bugs, and whatnot. Particulate matter like stems, and there you go. Aussie on the Rocks. This is your flat. Thank you so much for that. And like I said, if you were here earlier, I'll wrap them up individually. Yeah, very cool. They will range. It depends a lot of times on the inclusion. they'll go from what's up there right now. They have one up there that has a praying mantis in it that's $240. So that would be your most expensive in the bottom spinner. I have these. I'm going to just raise this camera up. So larger sized pieces that I think I did some of the weights on them last night's show. It was like 40, 40 up basically. Price by weight just depends on how heavy it is. And of course, if it has a crazy inclusion, then all the more merry, right? Yeah, very cool. All right. All right, flat number 6. Is this already flat number 6? Flat number 6. Again, these are good sized pieces. The weight is on this as well. Yes, honestly, if you're interested, I can run the other flats back. I can show you them, in a little quicker than a 5-minute run. Let me get the details on this one and run it, and then we can chat about it. Oops, whoa. What's my phone doing? This is a $29 flat. This is flat number 6. Flat number 6. Now again, we've got the mid-sized, so we're getting the pieces. We'll have to do the math on it. I hate to do the math on it right now, but this is the way it goes. Gee, what did I say? 29. So I got to fix this. For the auction, we'll do it 28 because I don't want to have to refix the label. All right, $28. So you're going to pick that one up, yeah. But I don't have to do that much if you want to get it, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, somewhere around 20, 22 pieces. And that is 22 pieces. Say about $1.30 a piece, something like that. This is, of course, larger pieces, so you're getting, the smaller flats, you get a whole bunch of pieces for like 50 cents a piece. Because these are more substantial and more attractive, and you can probably resell them 8 to 10 a piece, my guess. You're going to get them at what, $1.30. So that's pretty good turnaround for these bigger pieces, right? And this is flat number 6 on auction for 3 minutes 50 seconds. The variable pieces here, they're all very different. Some of them will have bases suitable for, that one looks like it has a cut base, so suitable for standing at different levels. And then, of course, this flat has some nice small pieces too. For an organic look, I've seen a lot of these people wearing these this size, more organic look. There's a nice funky one here. Again, really little crystals. You almost have little stalactite towers in this piece. Pretty nice. Lighter color, almost in the gray category. This is actually probably my favorite piece out of the bunch there, huh? And this also has a flat base, so it will stand on its own. Oh, it has a couple. So yeah, 1 or 2 ways to stand that. Pretty cool piece. I like that one probably the best. Yeah, they are absolutely druzy, right? It's just amazing. This one has a little bit of calcite on it. Very good deal for $28, my friend. Aussie on the Rocks has claimed this. So this also will not be available via comment after the show. FYI. I will do more flats like this for future shows. Right now I have these 6, but I probably have 300 pounds or something like that. So plenty more to roll through. My wife would really love for me to roll through them and get rid of all the boxes. Yeah, I can do that if you're interested for sure. I'll drop it down to do it standard, more standard to the platform. It's quite all right. Absolutely, I know. 5 minutes is a long wait. Well, this is the last of the 6, so I'll run through the others faster for you if you're interested. And these will come out flat rate to you. We're at 2 flats at least. It's going to be medium box, I think, once it's all wrapped up, and then if you want more, it'll probably get into the large, and then thereafter it'll be, a bigger box or what have you. All right, we've got a minute left on this. Let me pull those other flats over. Flat number 1 through 4. 2 of them are smaller. They were coming out to about 55 cents. If my count was right, about 45 pieces in the flats for 2 of them. And then a couple other ones that were mixed sizes, big and small, and you kind of get around $1 a piece, something like that. Very good deal for $28. Is on auction. So I'll see you on the rocks. You never know. Somebody might come in at the last minute. Sudden death. Sudden death on the auction here, on the auction block for this flat, 29. That's got great agate right there. Look at that. Really nice piece. This flat has some really unique pieces in it, and it's a good mix of sizes. I'll see you on the rocks picking it up. There you go. Very good grab on that. Let's see, we have start at the beginning. Flat number 1 is $27. Lots of, I would say I would consider them not mini, not medium, all small. There's a big piece here and there's a big piece there. There's a couple big pieces, but custom. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's smart. That's the way to do it. This one's 27. Let's see this. We gotta change the time. Down. We're going to cut this down a little bit more, shows platform standard. We've already run through these once. We're going to just see if I'm on. Let's see. Comments or questions on the other platforms? Not so far. So here we go. It's going to be a 30-second run. If you're interested in this one, okay. Yep. This one's got, can't remember what I counted on this one. 26 pieces or something like that. Maybe it was 27. Might be $1 a piece or thereabouts. Some of them are cut base. And this is nice. Different color again. And then you get that nice agate banding. There you go. I'll see you on the rocks picking it up. Flat number 1 is not available. Via comment. FYI. All right, let's see. This one is medium sized to large. This is a heavier one. This was the largest or heaviest of the flats at 33. Same story. These are bigger pieces. There's less of them. I didn't do the math on them. I could do the math on them. You're getting less pieces, but they're bigger, so they sell for more. If that makes any sense. But we're talking about a difference of $6 from the last flat to this flat. The resale on these, again, probably closer to the 8 and 10 mark. Probably one of those or 2 of those could be $12. It just depends on your clientele. Who's buying them, what they're willing to pay for it. That's how it works. There are several of these that have, wasn't this brand? I think several of these that had the flat base, which is also really nice. This will go in 30 seconds. Already picked it up. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, yeah, these sell a lot faster because of the size. They sell for a little more. When they have the flat base, that's a really a big plus. A real big plus. Yeah. Oh, this is okay. And that's a nice flat side too. So it's got two really nice flat surfaces to stand it. That one piece. That one piece could be 15 bucks. Another big one here. It's already gone. I'm going to talk about it a little more. Flat side. All right. So there's several there. You can pick them all up. I should probably just get you a shipping box. I think I'm still in the large box category, but we'll see. We might push it. And what is this one here? Okay, this is a mixed size. Flat number 3 is mixed. Really nice pieces. A lot of small pieces. I think this one came out to just about $1 a piece, but it's because there's a lot of small pieces. There are a couple hefters in there. This is a nice one. This is what, 28? All right, and let's see. Now, I think that, did I see that somebody got the bronze? Was that you, Aussie? Okay, so you unlock the bronze. If you know how to use that, use it. It is a coupon. I believe you have to go in and ahead of time and say, all right, you know how to use it? And if you know how to use it, then you're good to go. You have to do it ahead of time. I don't know how to use it. I haven't used it yet on the platform as a buyer. This is flat number 3. What was that other one? 1, 2, 4, 5 are all taken. So no comments on those for purchase after the fact. Just click redeem. Okay, you got it, right? You know how to do this. All right, same story on this flat. This is going to be 30-second run. We already ran this one, okay, and you're liking this. Should just run them real fast. Big sizes in here, but then a lot of little ones. The little ones are, I find, to be very useful to wrap. You could do like a hemp wrap on them, a natural wrap for a natural stone. The size is right for that kind of thing. You could also do wire or something like that. These also make really nice mini altar pieces, Yeah, UV. If my UV showed up in this light, it would be great. Okay, you like that one? All right, flat number 3, not available in comment thereafter. FYI. What's that leg? And flat number 4, this is what I've set aside thus far today. I'll see if you're interested in seeing more. I can run more. I don't have them pulled yet. Now let's see. Okay, so this was flat number 4 at 25. Anything other than, hold on, let me see what that said quick. Once I get it here, 25. I'm going to say that if it has something to do with anything like this, this is probably my best wholesale. Well, I don't know what I have under there. I'd have to look. Got a lot of random stuff, but a lot of it, price per piece is a little higher when it comes down to weight. I had to think about that. We've got a lot of regular moonstone tumbles that I've got moving out at $10 a pound. That's comparable. Tumbled stone. Really pretty, multicolor. I should pull that flat out. Got lots of kyanite available at various prices. Large pieces, very large clusters at $5 a pound. Mid-sized per pound, $12, and then up to $18. This is flat number 4 at $25. This one's live now. Yeah, purple. I got a lot of purple amethyst, yeah. A nice little flowering piece. This has a lot of little pieces. Again, this is going to be more on the think this came out to 55 cents a piece. Very nice, thin, flat pieces to wrap, and again, use in that way. Should that be what you're into? There's a couple big pieces in here that are throwing the numbers up, the price per piece up. So you know that you're getting this one for probably $1 or maybe 75 cents. Same with this. So this is a nice flat base. So that's a nice standard right there. Yeah, there's a lot. If there's anything you're interested in, Aussie, did you just buy that one? Okay, you did. Okay. Well, that's all of them, folks. And that's the show. I was kidding. If there's something stone-wise that you're interested in, I can see if I have it and tell you what the price I have on it. But for the flats, it's all I got pulled aside. I have, about probably somewhere in the neighborhood of, well, that's probably another 36 to 42 of those flats. Clear crystal, garden quartz, moonstone. Okay, I'm gonna pull the moonstone. Druzy pieces. I'll have to look. Over there. I don't right now in the clear quartz. I'm really out of that. I have some standing pieces I can move for, the lower prices. They're standing like single stone standers. I have to unwrap them. I'm willing to do that if you want me to unwrap them. Got a lot of purple, green fluorite from Mexico. And small pieces, tumble pieces. Black kyanite. I should leave that thing there. Yeah, fluorite. The fluorite's really nice. Really nice material. Good size. If you like the, retail, like the $2 to $3. I don't know what you sell for. $2 to $3 piece per piece kind of thing. It's priced by weight. Get the black kyanite. Black kyanite is at right now it's at $18 a pound. The blades, they're attractive. Let me see what else we got up here in flats, but easy to pull. Like this. Flats like this. Let me move this. This is gonna be in the way. Flats like this. Oh yeah, it's nice and heavy. Okay. You can see that they're pre-bagged at quarter pound. I can do them at a pound as well. Pound price is just 20 on there. But I'd want to reweigh it for you. So if that's something you're interested in, we have fluorite like this size. You must probably already opened up to show this off before. Very nice material. Fluorite, you do get some nice banding in some of these pieces. Y'all love fluorite, right? Predominantly green, like, they're pre-bagged. Most of them, I pull one that's not. A nice multi with some crystal faces. But most of them are chunk. They're like tumble, for tumblers or something like that, I think. I don't know. A little too small for my, that's the black kyanite. Perfect. Yep. Understand. I think I have a few larger pieces of that. And then a lot of calcite. But again, that might be too small for you. We also have green kyanite. This is the lower quality material, but there's some nice pieces in here as well. Green kyanite. You see that in the camera? Okay. I don't know if I bumped this thing. Anyway, green kyanite blade. These are blade shape. Basically price per. I can do per piece, or I can do per pound, or whatever you want to do with that. Calcite is good. Okay. Yeah, color of the calcite have various sizes. The what do they call it? Honey calcite have them large, medium, and small. I think I saw a small left. I'd have to check that. The last one was green kyanite. I'm not sure where my microphone is, so I don't know where to talk to. Oh, before that one, the chlorite and kyanite, and sure, and calcite. Calcite. Kicking through to the bottom here. There's the moonstone. This is the tumbled moonstone, $10 a pound. And what does that look like? I'd have to pull a pound and see. It's probably maybe 40 pieces or so, $10, something like that. So that's the color, multicolor moonstone. Really nice. Really nice stuff. Moonstone peach. There's the gray in here. It's called black moonstone. You like that? Okay, couple pounds. Shed you off. 2 pounds. Sound good? 3. Okay. Three pounds. Let's see if I have that tab. There we go. And it. £3 of. I would do it buy it now, but I don't really know how to adjust this tab. So I have 4. Let's do 3 right now. I can throw in the other one. I think you're good. If you want to do that, yeah, okay. I'll throw in the other one for you. I have to write that down for you. See if I don't forget. Moonstone. Got it. Okay. The other one. So yeah, kyanite colors. If you're not familiar, I have the green, the dark green, which just goes into the teal. I have blades and sticks. I've got blue, black, which looks like fans, fanning. What else? Orange. I don't have too much of the orange left. Been moving through that. There's a lot of tourmaline at $8 a carat. Tourmaline slices from Brazil, some slices from Afghanistan, some specimens from Afghanistan. One, the bulk. The bulk is what we're looking at right now, just bigger quantities. And while this is small material, I'd be remiss. For a very long time, it's been one of my best sellers in shows, trade shows and whatnot. It's this emerald green calcite. It's smaller. Really, really nice material. Great color. And this goes for $12 a pound. And you get a pound is about a what size bag is it? The fills up a hand-sized bag basically. I can't remember the size, unfortunately. This would be, $12. It'd sell for about $5 a quarter pound, probably about that much. So it could be 4 of those, something like that. A lot of bang for the buck. if you have an interest in that. But, combo, okay. 2, okay. 2 emerald calcite, very attractive. You're out, okay. And you let me know in the future if you see something you're interested in by weight. You just have to. A lot of what I do on here is per piece or something like that. You just have to let me know. 2 pounds, it's 24. 2-pounder. Using that coupon. I don't know if you can use that coupon more than once, but the way I would do this is if you get to the tier, everything you get is a coupon rate. 2 pounds. This material is emerald calcite. And let's see, get the moonstone, get the calcite, and then what else? Oh, the fluorite. And no, you said the small size for that, for the fluorite. There is the larger size calcite. That is. This is a what's called honey calcite. All right, 2 pounds of that. We got it. Honey calcite is it's nice, it's very cool. The size is really nice. It's more handheld size. Honey calcite pieces, pretty nice. Same price, $12 per pound. This is a nice cut, but this is actually like a natural cleavage, just the way that they break. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Aussie. So yeah, just a future reference, just about 5 colors of this material. I try to carry the colors really low on certain sizes in the different colors, but I usually have something of all the different colors of that. I will get that wrapped up and try to get that out in the mail today. If I don't make it today, it'll be whatever day that is, Friday, I guess, after Christmas. So really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'll get that all wrapped up for you. And I will be doing the show in March. I'll start doing the show 2 times in the morning, 1 time at night. And the nighttime show will be all amber and fossils. And the 2 daytime shows will be just like this, just kicking it, running something. There's some really choice material that I have yet to even uncover, which I'm looking forward to. Future shows, folks. Future shows. 2 pounds of emerald, 4 pounds of metal. Any gem bone? Well, I don't know what that is. Gem bone. Gem bone. Is that like opalized bone? Something like that? I have the gem shells, which is in the spinner on the bottom. It's dinosaur bone. Oh. I don't. No, I don't. I do not have dinosaur bone. I probably should. I probably should carry it for the fossil show. Fossil show mostly is the spiralites. These guys here, the bottom spinner, the gastropods, ammonites, amylites, and amber. And then I have some random, shark's teeth sometimes, some random stuff that I don't realize is a fossil, or, like, oh, I forgot I had it. The fish, the Nidia fish, I ran through those the other night. That was left in my stock. So I'll have those, and I'll look for some dinosaur bone for you. I can see what I can find. I think I see that more in cabochons in my world, but I've seen lots of more mosasaur teeth and things like that. It's out there. I'll be in Tucson, so I can shop for you if you'd like. You just have to message me. just have to message me what you're wanting. Also, these Stropholite, which is really nice material. Stropholite. Go back to our flats. The 6 amethyst flats, they all sold. So if you're in the comments later in the show looking at a replay, those are all gone. We do have all the other minerals that we showed available in some quantity or other. This is the Astropholite, which I just absolutely love. Astropholite. Fantastic. Not cheap, but really cool material. Has these just amazing blades, golden, bronzy, coppery blades in them. With this piece is very dark and white, and then it has these just flashy blades. Really cool stuff. They're all very different in look. I have this up to large. Very, very expensive. Like $500 a pound. Not cheap stuff. One of the things, I can't even see if I'm focused, so that hampers me a little. But yeah, lots of material. And okay, where are we at here? Show day.
He's just a boy who plays the part. Oh yeah. He's well acquainted with the rhythm found, like a shadow in the night so deep. The face in the crowd with the golden smile on his faded jeans.
All right, very good. All right, so folks, that is about it for today, I believe. We are going to wrap up our morning show at 8 o'clock today. We did it an hour early. We started out a little bit. We started out at it's like 6:40 today, so not an hour early, but darn close. We went on for about an hour and 20 minutes. And now we're at the 8 o'clock hour, so we're going to call it a day for the morning show. These will typically go at 7:30 in the morning. Oh, I did that, didn't I? A poor little ammonite. Look at that. Ammonite. What is ammonite? Ammonite is an ammonite of large proportion. It comes out of Alberta, Canada. We'll be getting more of this in. I just have about 5 pieces on the spinner. They're the dark pieces that we can't see too much from. They are opalized. This is a fossil. I have these in the fossil show to catch the light, because I have to shine the light right where the bead is, you know. So you can see the color kind of come up. Really nice. This one is like a neon green, electric blue with a little bit of purple. And my discovery last night was, flip it over, it's the shape of Kentucky backwards, basically, which is where I live. Kind of cool. I mean, there's a little bit. It's a little different, but also looks almost like an arrowhead. But this is just a piece of a very large spiral. A piece of a very large spiral. Well, you can see it in the light like that. Just have to brighten the light. Well, you know. All right, folks. It was a great time this go around. Again, if you see something that you liked that didn't sell, feel free to comment in the after view of the shows. The after shows are available on YouTube and Facebook. One of the Facebook platforms, I'll have to tell you which one. I think it's Kyanite King is what this one went on to. I'll probably go onto Crystal Earth Gallery in the future. And then the Crystal Earth podcast on YouTube. You can catch the show as a replay there under your live shows. If there's something that you saw but you want to see again, or you have more questions about, you want Amethyst Flats, feel free to go there and comment, and then I can, follow through with you at a later time. Until next time, my friends, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday coming up. We're going to be doing a little Christmas gathering, so it'll be a really nice time, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. I'm going to do one more show. That's going to be direct. That's going to be Boxing Day, the 26th. And then I am off for a long time. I've got to re-update my shows, but most of January is going to be off at this point. But more of February will open up. So that's kind of how it works. And we'll be in Tucson, so we'll do a little show from there, impromptu. Make sure you follow for the Tucson show. I'll be there just doing a little impromptu sale on the spot. And then this show will be back in February. And then we will see you then, I guess. But we'll do one more in December. And then if I can peek one in there, here or there, somewhere in January, I will. They're going to be surprises even for me. And Pirate Ninja, great name. Pro Guide, welcome. So yeah, I hope to see you in a future show. The replay is available again on the Kyanite King, without the in it, Kyanite King on Facebook, or Crystal Earth Podcast on YouTube as a replay. And if you saw something in there that you like, just comment. I can get you a QR code to pay, etc., etc. Okay, folks, until next time, make sure you look at my shows upcoming on Whatnot to see what I've got going on. And until next time, be well.